Hello friends of the interwebs, Paul here filming in the entryway of my house. Why am I filming here? Because it's the best natural lighting situation I have. Why burn electricity when you have beautiful natural light? I'd like to talk about Kamala Harris and her pick for vice presidential candidate. There's a philosophy that the vice president should sort of fill in the gaps or make up for weaknesses in the presidential candidate. And so the question becomes, given who Kamala Harris is, what her policy is, where she comes out on the political spectrum, should she pick somebody who's more progressive or somebody who's more centrist? So is Kamala Harris herself, is she centrist or is she progressive? I think there's a widely held belief that she is more progressive than Joe Biden, which is not saying much. I feel like she's probably fairly centrist. Part of her history in California as a prosecutor would put her into the centrist category. She's picking up a surprising number of endorsements from traditional Reagan-Bush era Republicans, so that would also lend to the idea that she's more of a centrist. And with that in mind, I think it'd be really good for her to pick a progressive candidate. Like a lot of people, I was surprised and delighted to see the amount of energy and momentum that Harris has. I think a lot of that comes from young people who are tending to be more progressive. If you look at the young people versus the boomers, for example, they're definitely much more progressive. By the way, I am Gen X. I'm almost old enough to be a boomer, but I am proudly Gen X. Thank you. A lot of people aren't going to like to hear this, but going over the last several election cycles, there's one other candidate who was progressive and had the similar amount of energy and momentum that Harris has, and that candidate would be Bernie Sanders. Anyway, I'm hoping for a progressive VP candidate to run with Harris. That's all I got. Leave your comments below. Thanks for watching.